There we go. Share screen. Uh, select tab. Voila.
With Coinbase, you can trade Bitcoin in 6 easy steps. Create and verify your coin.
All right, let's get this shit going. So I made money last night, like literally right when the market opened, because I already knew that the trade was there and I was literally watching it. Today, this was the move that happened. It was just a pullback because we had already pushed. There was already so much push that the market has to come back at one point and retrace. Um, I'm not really doing much right now. The only thing I can do is wait. Um, I want to see if the market's going to come back to this level or oops, or this level right here. There's nothing I can do right now. There's nothing that tells me take a trade. There's no trade right now. Um, the only way I'm taking a trade is if we're above this level right here, since this is the high. Two things can happen. Either we can close above this high or push past this high, pull back, and then shoot up some more. Or we can come back to this level and see if it'll break. If it doesn't break, then we're going to come back down probably to these lows again, possibly. But right now, at this moment, there is no trade, absolutely no trade. Um, the market really didn't do much today besides a little pullback, and that was about it. So we did make a new high, though. Like I told you in the last video, I said the market is going to make a new high. And I had it all marked out on my chart already. Remember, I was talking about this on Saturday or Sunday. I don't remember what day I posted this. But I said if it breaks this level right here, we're going to push up. And that's exactly what it did. And that's why on Sunday, as soon as the market opened, I waited for a second and I saw my trade opportunity. Um, that doesn't normally happen within the first 10 minutes of the market opening. But like I said, when you have a plan and you trade your plan, like the rest is just going to follow. So it was a nice little $500. Can't complain. I didn't have to go to a job to go get that. I literally made that money on my phone. So it might not be a lot of money, but $500 is more than what people make in a day. So that's like doctors' money right there. Doctors make $500 in a day. So you get better with time, and we'll see where this market goes. I gotta look at the Forex Factory. I don't think there was nothing today. Let's see what's tomorrow. So tomorrow, 45 a.m. So you have news CPI at 7:30. So I would stay out of the market before then, because you also have GBP at 4 a.m., which I don't know how many people are up at 4 a.m., but yeah, so anytime. So I would realistically, oh, you also have news at 9. This could make the market go up, especially it's a red folder or orange, and you have red folders, but um, and then I think you just have, yeah, maybe tomorrow might not be good. I don't know. FOMC, it looks like there's just news all day. They are yellow folders, but they can still move the market. So I'd be very careful. But for sure, like I would maybe look to take a trade after 9. maybe 8:30, but no, not even. I'd say like 8:45, 8:50. Just take your time, analyze. Let's see. Yeah. Forecast is supposed to be 4.4%, so it's supposed to be better. Supposed to be better. They're forecasting it for it to be better, but we'll see. And then Wednesday, you got news, 7:30, 8:59, 9. So you got pretty much the same thing as tomorrow. News all day, with some speakers. Thursday, 7:30, same thing. So 3. A lot of USD news folders. But yeah, nothing is really happening. It's just consolidating right now. There's no direction, there's no trade, there's nothing going on. So like I said, you gotta wait. You have this area right here. We'll just do red because it rejected off of there, and then we'll clone this. Now, just because this, I'm saying, hey, these are the 2 levels, just because it could potentially like bounce off of this support level right here, doesn't mean that like you can get faked out, meaning these candles can still push past it, close down here, but then you'll have like a bullish candle close back into this level. Then, potentially, yes, you can take buys. There's so many scenarios that could happen, but that's why, like, if you want to make money, the thing is, like, people expect to make money like super fast. If you're in this game, right, and you want to make money, you need to learn to make money slowly. So instead of saying, oh, I need to find a trade, or I need to take a trade today, I need to take a trade this week, like, analyze the chart first and be like, can I even get a trade out of this week? That way, it kind of gets you into this mindset where you're not really like looking for a trade, but if the opportunity arises and you have a plan and it's all set up and like, hey, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, then your mind will kind of shift gears into that, and then you'll be looking for opportunity instead of rushing opportunity and just taking whatever bullshit trade that you see, because not every trade is going to be a good trade. And I think with this trading, it just takes time. It takes time. I've failed, made money, failed, made money for years, on and off, on and off. I took my first year trading, I took a 20K loss. And that's over like the months of learning and teaching myself just day after day after day. And thing is, is this my 5th year trading? I'm going into my 6th year trading, and I still haven't given up. So if you're still here after 4 years, 3 years, 5 years, 6 years, like, your time is going to come where everything just clicks for you, and it's going to be a lot more simple. And the only way it's going to be simple is if you learn from your mistakes, right? So all the lessons and all the losses that you take, every trade that you've taken and you've taken a loss on is a learning lesson. You're paying tuition to the market. So let's say I take a loss for $300. That's a $300 lesson that I needed to learn. And some people are like, oh, it's just a loss. No. Look back and be like, okay, why did I take this loss? If it's a $300 L, you need to analyze why you took that $300 L so that it doesn't happen again. Because trust me, you'll just keep taking the same L over and over and over and over and over again until you're like tired and be like, dude, why did I take this L in the first place? And the thing is, if you're taking L's and it's affecting your psychology and the way you look at the market and the way you think and the way you make decisions, that's another thing you got to work on is like, okay, when I take an L, do I need to take a day off? Do I need to take 2 days off? Do I need to take a week off? Do I need to take a month off? Like, those are things that you got to learn. Or when you get to a certain level, you just brush it off and be like, you know what? I'm going to take a couple hours off and let's just let the market do its thing and we'll see where it goes. I think that's like the best thing you can do because then you get that, like, it's like a fresh breath and you get to kind of fix the way you think and come back at the market and be like, okay, hold on, you know what? I was glad I didn't rush this, or I was glad I didn't take this trade because now I have a way better opportunity in front of me and you'll be able to execute better. I told you guys about the other pair too that I was looking at. I'm mainly looking at gold. It's just what I'm looking at. USD. I don't even want to like trade anything USD, but I don't know, man. Yeah, nothing's going on here either. Like I said, there is so much momentum. God damn, that's a big ass red candle. Yep, I'm waiting for this trade too. The only reason why I am waiting for this is because, as you can tell, I'm on a higher time frame. As you can tell, there's support, 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 and right here we were on a downtrend or whatever. Came down and created this like liquidity pool right here. We broke up, came back, and we didn't break this low. See how we made a low right here. We made a low. So we broke out of this area right here, right? You can even drag this guy over. Made a little high, right? Came back and retested this area right here. This little support area, resistance area. And we found support not once but twice. And then we're pushing up right now. So I'm expecting, I don't know why the hell that candle looks like that. I guess it's just how it opened. This is the opening candle. What is that? 4 hour, yep. So we're pushing up already, but I don't plan on taking a trade on this until we probably come up here. I'm not sure yet. Like I said, I haven't even looked at this like chart like that yet. I'm just being patient. I'm not rushing nothing because I know I can make big money in the market. So why am I gonna rush and take a L? That makes no sense. And then be depressed the rest of the week. Like, damn, I should have just waited 5 more minutes or 20 or an hour more. Like, I'm not rushing shit. All right, so we got gold, oil, Bitcoin. I don't trade Bitcoin anymore. I made like $2,000 off of that shit one time, and that was about it. And it was like an hour or something. Or, I don't remember. This was like a year or two ago, maybe. See, I haven't checked. Oh, okay. This chart's not bad either. On a 4 hour break. Oh, okay. Going up. Holy shit. We're definitely on an uptrend. We did a pullback here. Here, I'm gonna break this down right now. Remember, you got 2 levels of resistance. pull back. So we got resistance right here. Resistance right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, right? The only way I'm buying is I'm buying above this level. And right now, there's a pretty strong resistance going on. So, yeah, there's nothing I can do about this right now until we break past this level and shoot up. There's nothing. I think the only thing, I mean, there's some resistance going on right here, but or some support going on right here, but other than that, I'm gonna leave this one alone. But yeah, I'm just waiting on gold. Gold needs to do some type of pullback here where even then, man, I would like to see gold pull back. Let me get this out of here. I'd like to see gold pull back into here. This is what I would like to see because I think it has the potential since we already did this. I'm hoping we do this. This will be super golden. So all I can do is wait for some type of reversal and hope for the best. But other than that, that's today's review. I'm gonna get back on most likely tomorrow or Thursday or Friday or Saturday or Sunday or never. No, I'm playing. But we'll go through it again and then maybe the market will move today, tomorrow. One of these days it'll move. I might just honestly just trade at night because I don't really want to be like the thing is I don't mind trading when there's news, but also news can fuck you up. So I don't know if I really want to be a part of that right now, but I'll post another video and we'll keep this rolling. Hopefully this YouTube can grow. I have like 16 subscribers. I don't even know who is even on here because I haven't been on here in a minute, but I'm starting to be consistent with YouTube. So shout out to another video and yeah, let's keep making money.